Let's go. Go, 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 go. Hot shit. Hot shit. Here it comes.
All right, Bucs fans, get ready for the BUCSFANCAST.
Catch for Glenn.
Shaheen, a rookie tight end, shifts to the right. One running back set, throwing the ball to the right. Underneath, the ball is intercepted. Picked off of the 20, down the sideline to the 30, to the 35, to the 40-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Wallen Alexander does it again with a defensive jam. Jameis Winston. Takes the snap out of the gun. Here comes pressure. Winston's pass downfield. Caught ball. Evans at midfield. Dives to the 46-yard line of the Bears. Winston right on the money. Caught by Deshaun Jackson. First down Tampa Bay. His first catch of the Buccaneers. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Barber running to his right, swerves into the end zone. It's a touchdown Tampa Bay. Touchdown Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fire them cannons. Wow. Bucs score on the opening series of the game.
7-3 Tampa. Bucs are set to return the kick with Michael Spurlock. Spurlock past the 20, past the 30. Could it be? Could it be? The great curse has been lifted. There goes Michael Spurlock. And for the first time ever, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have returned a kickoff for a touchdown. Santa Maria.
Back to return at Spurlock. Michael Spurlock at the 10. He's to the 20. He's to the 25. Or the 30. To the 40-yard line. We could see history. 50, 40, to the 30-yard line. Run, Michael. Run, Michael. Run, Michael. Run. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. There you go. What a way to do it.
How about that? Wow, Gene. That was just textbook. TJ and I were talking about.
And Michael Spurlock has put himself into Tampa Bay history.
All right, we're back on this Bucs Fancast. Me and JT, I'm Renegade, and we're just gonna go ahead and dive on in it. The schedule, it's out.
Yeah, very excited. Got a tough schedule this year. It's the fourth toughest schedule in the league.
Well, we got a Monday night.
One Monday night. Pittsburgh Steelers. Yep, week 3.
Excited about that.
Very excited. My
TV
uncle will be there.
Oh yeah, he's a Pittsburgh fan.
He's a Pittsburgh fan.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him this year.
Yep.
Gotta beat him.
I'd really like to be 2-1 coming out of week 3.
Well, the Saints first.
Saints away. A lot of talk on their website saying easy W over the Bucs.
Yeah.
Week 1. I hope they're ready.
Yeah. Well, then we got the Eagles.
Super Bowl champs coming into Tampa. Our first home game.
Big challenge.
I hope everybody's ready to see where this team stands playing the Philadelphia Eagles in week 2.
And then we got the Monday night right after that, right?
Monday night right after that, Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the only game that we'll play in the season that is a little off week. So
unless something happens like a flex.
The last 7 weeks, the NFL is allowed to flex. Yeah.
But, yeah, that's cool. But at least I'm saying, like, we're going to kind of know what the Bucs are about real quick. Then we got the Bears. You just never know with them. They got a whole different team coming. Then our bye comes pretty quick. So we get a little rest there, maybe if anybody's injured or something.
Yep.
Then we get Atlanta, Cleveland, Cincy, Carolina, Washington. You're excited about that one.
Very excited. One of my favorite games was the Washington game.
Yeah.
Told y'all about that. Very excited about that game.
New York, Giants.
Giants. Very excited about that game. Love to see what's going to happen in the draft and see where the Giants are going to be sitting in this season. Two big teams, big names. New York Giants, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There was a lot of hype. They were supposed to be very, very playoff talent last year, and either one of them had a great season. So very excited to see how that matchup works.
San Francisco, Carolina, New Orleans again, Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
Huh. Dallas Cowboys, that's a good one.
Yeah, can't wait to get some revenge on the Cowgirls.
Revenge.
Yep.
And then Atlanta.
Last game of the season, Atlanta, December 30th. We'll be getting it crunk in our stadium.
Those Saints must have forgot that we whooped them that last game because they're saying they're going to get an easy W or something like that, right?
Yep, all over their website. Easy W, week 1, Tampa Bay. And they even got a lot more spotlight than us getting that Thursday Thanksgiving game against Atlanta. But,
oh, yeah.
But I like our schedule. A lot of Buck fans on the Facebook. You guys got to step up, man. You got to have a little faith. A lot of people saying we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going to win. Too hard of a schedule. Have a little faith.
Yeah, you definitely got to. I mean, like I said, we're going to find out real quick what these Bucs are about because we got pretty tough schedule. Like you said, the 4th toughest, I believe.
Yep, 4th toughest in the league. The only one in our division is the Saints have like the 2nd toughest. But you go back to Atlanta and Carolina, they're 12th and 13th. Carolina is for toughest schedule in the league.
Okay. So, all right, what else can we talk about? I mean, you heard that kick return I put in there. Did you like that?
Oh, that's one of my favorite moments of all time.
When are we going to get another one? Maybe this year.
Maybe this year.
It's like
we're
on still
our video
cursed.
Game. It's like on our video game. We draft a lot of young players. We're always winning the Super Bowl, so we don't get a very good pick, but we try to turn young talent just like in the real NFL, and that one new guy got 2 kick returns, so maybe this year.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to some draft talk. Back to draft talk. You know, it's still, how many days we got now?
We're down to 6 days left. Very excited. Thursday, all the first round. Friday, 2nd and 3rd round. And Saturday would be the final rounds. Final 4.
Okay. So let's go with a final pick. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about... because we did polls on Facebook, and then you had Jameis Winston, and you overpowered Chris Godwin on that. I mean, just...
Jameis is ready for a standout year. I think a lot of people see it, a lot of teams, and a lot of other coaches see it. And the Bucs are a team to look out for in 2018.
Okay, and then I had Quan, and you had Vinny Curry, and I dominated on that one. So
very big domination on that.
Let me go to this. There was one guy on Facebook that said something pretty cool. If Curry pulls off 8 to 10 sacks, yeah, but because we haven't had a 10-sack guy in so long, he wins hands down. But Quan will do that. Hold on. I believe he goes on to say Quan will, do what he does every year and make more big splash plays because of those guys. So I thought that was pretty cool. So
I gotta agree. Yep, I gotta agree. And another thing about Quan Alexander, you want to talk about his interview on Thursday?
Yeah.
I mean, what a tremendous young man.
About being a leader.
All about being a leader. This was a great writer here who wrote this, and on Quan's press conference on Thursday, yeah, I am the leader of this defense. Alexander said, I am the middle linebacker. I speak my mind regardless of what it is. I feel like I should open my mouth more. So I have been doing that more since I got here for voluntary workouts, and that's what I am going to keep doing. I mean, I really see him taking over this defense, being more the voice, and leading this defense to the old 2002 Bucs defense.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd like to see Quan be more of a leader. He got a lot more vocal last year, and it only brought our defense closer. I think if we play like that family, like we did, and gather together like a family, everybody eats together, does stuff like that. They're all friends, so they're all playing for each other, and hopefully we can really just get this going next year. And so let's go to the draft.
I'm thinking I'm changing my mind a little bit here. There's a lot going on. Derwin James, a lot of Buck fans seen it. He passes on the Bucks pre-workout drafts. But, a lot could be going through his mind. A lot of players are getting injured, working out. And he said that he feels he showed everything he needed to in the NFL Combine.
So, were you thinking something like a trade?
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking something like a trade. The Bucks are going to get a very good player at 7, but I don't think they're going to get the player at 7. Derwin James passes on a tryout with us. I don't really see them wanting to pick up him. I think they wanted to find out more of what he wanted to play. But I really like Micaiah Fitzpatrick. I really like that kid.
Let's talk about all the film you've been watching. You said on him you watch film, and
I watched film on Bradley Chubbs, Nick Chubbs, Quentin Nelson, Derwin James. I mean, a lot of running backs I've watched film on, but the one I watched film on the most that I liked and caught my eye was Joshua Jackson out of Iowa. The kid plays like a monster. He's all over the ball. He's a ball hawk. And I think if we trade back in this draft and pick up him and our running back, or maybe an offensive tackle, like a Mike McGlinley out of Notre Dame, or another offensive tackle that we could pick up, Will Hernandez, even an offensive guard I would take. But if we could pick up an offensive lineman help plus Joshua Jackson in the first round and maybe Sony Michel in the second, or another running back that I like, Rashad Penny, that we've did a pre-draft visit with, Nick Chubb, we did a pre-draft visit with, a lot of running backs out there.
And
I'm definitely thinking my final pick, though, is trade back, try to get the Buffalo's 2 picks, try to get New England's 2 picks, do whatever you can to get some offensive line help for Jameis Winston and Joshua Jackson. The cornerback, he's going to be a great cornerback in the NFL, and he'll be a big name. He'll be a superstar type player.
Okay. And he'll grow. Hopefully, he don't turn out like Vernon Hargreaves. I think we were talking about that the other day.
Yep, Vernon Hargreaves, put him in the category with Dirk Cotter and Mike Smith. He's got a lot to put on the line this year, and he's got to step it up. I honestly like playing him in the nickel more, pressing him up against a receiver. Don't let these big receivers get big cushion on you, and try to play more press defense, Mike.
Yeah. And then, okay, so you go with Joshua Jackson?
Joshua Jackson, Mike McGlinley, or Will Hernandez. If you could pick up Will Hernandez, offensive guard, and Joshua Jackson in the first round with the Bills' 2 picks, I think that would fill some holes needed in this defense. And we have a very good pick in the second round, 6th pick. Sony Michel still may be available. I think he's the best back out of every back in this league coming out of college. I think he's going to be a better premier back for any NFL team, even more than Saquon Barkley.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I'm just going to say that we stay at 7. Something happens. Browns don't really want a running back, and we get Saquon Barkley. That's what I'm going to go with. I know it's a miracle, but hey, I can hope.
O.J. Howard was a miracle at 19 last year.
There you go.
So let's hope it does happen. I really like Saquon. I mean, the guy jumps 3 inches higher than Julio Jones. He's faster than Deshaun Jackson 10 years ago, and Devin Hester, and the guy's stronger than Joe Thomas. But speaking of Joe Thomas, that's a big loss for Cleveland this year, and I can very well see them picking their quarterback and trading their fourth pick of the draft, and maybe try to move back further to try to pick up the same scenario as us, a Will Hernandez or a Mike McGlinley to fill that offensive tackle spot.
Yeah.
So I very well could see Saquon fall onto us. If he's there at 7,
because the Browns
buy your jerseys, because if he's there at 7, Tampa has to take him.
You can't pass up on that.
No, he's a premier back. Alvin Kamara, very good back last year for the Saints. He's showed what he can do, and I think he can do that at the next level very productively.
Yeah, and we did host him because,
Yep. It was a kind of a quiet host. Nobody really knew about it. And then Jason Light confirmed that we did host him later, like a month ago.
And so my pick's going to be Saquon Barkley. Yours is going to be Joshua Jackson. We'll put a poll up on Facebook for you guys on that. Also, they picked up Jameis's 5th year on his contract. I know you can talk about Jameis, so go ahead and tell me what you think about that. I know it's awesome. I feel like it's awesome, but what do you think?
Very
goes with your poll that you want.
I really like it because basically you don't sign him to a big contract. You pick up his 5th year option, and what it does is it says you go out here next season and you play for that big contract. You show us that how much you want it, and then that's when the kid's going to get for real. And when he gets into the playoffs, look out.
Awesome. Yeah,
Jameis
I can't
Winston,
wait.
Yeah. You can ask for more in a player.
Awesome guy.
He had 3,500 yards last season. with the highest completion percentage of his career, 63.8, 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He cut that down. He was sacked 33 times.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. We lost 207 yards on sack losses. He had a quarterback rating at the end of the season of a 92.2.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to go to a quick little break, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Bucs Fancast. Keep it locked.
All right. It's JT and Renegade back at you on the Bucs Fancast. You guys hit us up on Facebook. It's Rennie Lil Jr., RENELEAL Jr., JR, and Jason Leal on Facebook too. He is always sharing stuff, showing all the stuff about Bucs to you guys. So you guys got to get up on his page and friend request him, Jason Leal. LEAL is the last name, Jason. And all right, let's keep talking of Bucs football. What about, we didn't mention Bo Allen last time, so let's talk a little bit about him.
I really like the pickup from Philadelphia Eagles, Bo Allen, and he's very looking forward to taking over a starting role. He did a lot of, package substitute there at Philadelphia, but the guy's missed one game in 4 years. He's looking forward to playing next to a Gerald McCoy and a JPP. I mean, who wouldn't be looking forward to playing to players like that? And I think it's only going to make a player like him and a player like Vinny Curry better, playing with two players like that on your defensive line with the linebacking corps that we have. But,
a lot of double teams.
A lot of double teams going with Gerald McCoy. He finished the season with 6 sacks still last year.
He's coming.
Yeah. I think that's why I really like the pickup with Bo Allen. And that's why I also had a lot of fight towards Vinny Curry for my poll for defensive standout this year, is because of playing next to players like the 3 that he is playing next to.
It's going to be great to watch. Let's keep them healthy, and let's switch it up, Mike Smith, and really kill it next year with this defense, man. You got all the guys, and we're just waiting to see what you can do with them. And what number was he going to be, Bo Allen? Do you know that?
Bo Allen chose number 91.
91.
Vinny Curry's rocking number 97. Chandler Canzero is rocking number 7. JPP, everybody knows that's number 90. And Ryan Jensen, the new Bucs center, nasty player, fighting for to keep Jameis Winston healthy too, is 66.
Sweet. So, yeah. What else? Adam Humphries. A lot of hate on Facebook. A lot of hate.
Everybody loves him, but there's a lot of people who don't have faith. Basically, the same way they don't have faith seeing how hard our schedule is coming out, playing 3 playoff teams in the first 3 weeks, Monday night.
Right.
There's a lot of hate on Adam Humphries. And Guys, Mike Evans had 71 catches last year, 1,001 yards, and Adam Humphries had 61 catches, just 10 less than our superstar. He had 11 more than Deshaun Jackson, and he was number 2 receiver on our team. He had 631 yards, 10.3 yards per average every time he caught the ball, and his longest catch was 43 yards. Yeah, he only had 1 touchdown, but Mike Evans is targeted more.
Yeah, they're targeted.
In the red zone, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard. It's hard to target and even have Adam Humphries on the field when you're on the red zone.
Well,
so
I love the guy. I mean, he's a fighter. He fights for yards. He's one of those Chris Godwin type guys. Just he's going to be grinding and always trying his hardest. He throws blocks. He does it all.
Right. And the guy is a very good, reliable punt returner.
That too.
And they're very hard to come by. They need to sign this kid 3, 4, 5-year deal next year and get it over with, because Adam Humphries is a player to play. He's a football player, and those don't come around every day. You have a good cornerback, but is he a good football player? Adam Humphries played cornerback in high school. The kids played everywhere. He was a very good basketball point guard, but he's just an athlete. So, being the second leading receiver last year, I'm looking for big things this year. And when we do our goals for the players this year after the draft, I will have big goals set for Adam Humphries this year.
Yeah, because we're going to have our goals kind of set out, like give defensive players like tackles, depending on where they play. If they're linemen, we'll do sacks and
quarterback pressures.
That, and
hurries,
if they're like cornerbacks or linebackers, it'll be picks and stuff like that. That too. We didn't talk about Kendall Beck with surgery, huh?
Yep, Kendall had surgery. I don't know if we talked about it, but he's going to miss the off season. I think we did talk about that in the beginning. I think he's going to miss the off season, and he was in a one car accident back in his hometown, and he fractured his ankle. So he is going to miss the off season.
Yeah, that's
not good, and that's another reason to maybe target Shaquem Griffin in the draft. I like this kid a lot. He's a very good, talented linebacker, and I really would beef the kid up a little bit and work him at defensive end if I could.
Yeah. Who was the Adarius? Didn't he change his last name for his dad?
Changed his last name to honor his dad, Adarius Taylor. He'll be on the team. I really like him as a special teams player and a backup linebacker. I feel that if any of our star linebackers go down, he'll fill the position and do his job.
Yeah. And then, I think today is the 20th on April. We'll put this out today. Tomorrow at the Bucs Stadium, there's like a concert. Kenny Chesney and Thomas Fred. I just wanted to say that. It's pretty cool. They do concerts there.
Yep, very
cool. What else? Don't they do like what's the big trucks?
Yep, they always have
monster trucks.
A lot of venues and stuff going on there. Just check it out. Look up Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium, and I'm sure
Yeah, we got a sweet stadium now, man. I love our stadium. Those big screens.
Those big screens are great. Pretty
One
much
Buck Place. I didn't talk about that. I did go there with my son. We got to see the whole, like where they practice, which a lot of people have seen that, but we've seen their locker rooms. I believe we have pictures of all that stuff, and I'll be posting them up on our page. I seen Quan's locker. He had I think 20, 30 pair of cleats, just sitting there. You know he's into his shoes.
Yeah, Quan's always. I seen
didn't he have those shoes
post
on
Facebook? He was he's always around in Tampa. You can always find him around. So just keep a lookout.
Yeah, didn't he go to a Lightning game?
Yeah, he was at a Tampa Bay Lightning game, and he tweeted out, under disguise, he's all dressed in a blue suit with a top blue hat and, them glasses that don't even have lenses, but it's got the plastic shades,
Yeah, he's so crazy.
Yeah, very, very talented young man. Doing big things for the community too, after his brother died, helping kids, stay out of all this this mess of the world that it is today. So,
and speaking of that, we wanted to mention real quick, we had a pretty bad tragedy happen over here where we live. We live in Trenton, Florida, right down the road, little Chinese restaurant. Where my brother and us, we get food all the time. 2 officers
were ambushed.
Yeah, not saying much about the guy or anything, but 2 officers got their life taken, and we just let it take a second because we appreciate these officers around here, and that's a real tragedy that people would do some stuff like that, It's terrible, and we just wanted to take a moment and give a shout out to those officers and all their families and everybody around our little town over here.
Yep, sending prayers.
Yeah, prayers are out.
Gilchrist strong.
Gilchrist strong, we're gonna fight through it, and our town's shaking right now, but we're fighting through it.
It'll bring this community together stronger and stronger. We're all very sorry, and our condolences to the families. So,
yep, and it's tough being an officer, and we appreciate what you guys do. Just really sad to hear, but. With that, we're going to go with one more little break here, and then we'll finish this off. Talk a little more Bucs football for you.
You're locked in here with JT and Renegade on the Bucs Fancast. Don't go nowhere. We back. It's the Bucs Fancast. Me and my bro, JT, just giving y'all that Bucs insight, Let's talk about no Thursday night football game this, year.
Yep, no Thursday night for us. No
off I kind of like it.
I like it. No off weeks. We got one Monday night. We got early spotlight beginning of the season, playing the Philadelphia Super Bowl champs week 2, and then Monday night week 3. Start the season off strong. We need a good draft. Like I said, we just have a few holes to fill, and hopefully we can have a good season, a playoff season, in this drought.
And, you know, we're serious about this Bucs fan cast. It's going to keep going. We're going to be hitting you guys hard with good stuff always. And we're just letting you know we're serious. This Bucs fan cast is it's what we love to do. We talk Bucs all day anyway, so we love it. And I just wanted to say that, and it's a true story too, so I had to throw that in there. But what else are we gonna do? The Bucs invasion, where's that at? The Buckaholics.
A lot of talk from the Buckaholics saying the NFL invasion will be Atlanta this year. There was a lot of talk early saying maybe Dallas, but I know a lot of Bucs love a lot of away games, so I wish we could really fill the Raymond James Stadium in red, though.
Yeah, I want to go down there. I don't care. I'm ready. I want to go to the Georgia Dome and just put it down.
Yeah, I've never been in a dome before. I would really like to go to a dome. We're not too far from New Orleans, about 8.5 hours, and we're only about what, 3, maybe 4 away from the Georgia Dome. So I would really like to maybe go down there for an invasion.
It depends on where it is, because Georgia's pretty big. But we can get to Georgia pretty quick from here. It just depends on where it's at. But yeah, that's the Bucs invasion, and they're crazy, huh? Those Buckaholics.
Oh yeah, they really help us out. We had a way better record away than we have in our home stadium in the last 2 years. So they really help us out, traveling all over the world, following this Buck team, and just loving them every second like we do.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. We love the Bucs. Like we said, we're the Bucs fans. So, you know, we're going to fan out from here to there. And we're here in the Bucs cave. That's what we call this studio. You know, we got all the Bucs stuff. It's just stacked up. We're going to do giveaways and stuff because we get a lot of stuff. I got extras. Maybe we'll do a little raffle or something. And we're going to put that poll up. I want to real quick go back to the votes that we had. I got Saquon Barkley, and JT's got...
I got Mike McGlinley and Joshua Jackson. Trade back, get 2 picks in the draft in the first round, and pick up offensive lineman Mike McGlinley out of Notre Dame and Joshua Jackson, cornerback out of Iowa.
And Jason also did a mock draft, so I'll post that up on my Facebook page too, and I'm sure he'll post it on his, or I'll tag him. What else do we... Mike Evans, what'd he do?
Mike Evans donated $10,000 to one of his friends, and his friend does a lot of work with charities and organizations, helping people. And it's just great to see our young Buck players out there helping this Tampa community. And we need more people like a Ward Dunn and a Mike Evans and a Jameis Winston. And just
what'd you say? How many houses has he given away now?
Ward Dunn is now up to 135 houses.
I mean, that's amazing.
That he's given to single mothers. Deshaun Watson, starting quarterback for Texans. They looked great last season. He goes down with an injury, ACL tear, and their season kind of fell off, you know, without having him and a no J.J. Watt. I was really disappointed in seeing their season to turn for the worst. It's not a team that I hate, but Deshaun Watson actually grew up in a home given to him by Warwick Dunn.
That's a cool story.
Buccaneer, you know, he's one of my all-time favorite running backs as a Buccaneer, if not my favorite. I really liked him. I really liked Cadillac Williams. I love Doug Martin. And I really wish that more players like Mike Evans steps up and gives back to the community and tries to help young kids on the right paths.
Yeah. Mike's always looking to do something. Was there like a contest or something he was tweeting about?
Yep, he's in a golf charity.
Oh, yeah.
He's golf charity, and look it up. It's coming up very soon. I think it's May 4th and 5th. Jameis Winston, Mike Evans, Clint McDonald. A lot of players are going to be there. I know Clint McDonald's not with us this year, but I wish he was. 5 sacks last year. But Jameis said that he also learned more than Clint McDonald than any player he's come across in the NFL. And that's just saying something, you know. And he was also nominated for Man of the Year last year for us.
That's right.
Salute to service. You know, he's a very great athlete and a very great person. Very family-oriented.
So I'm wondering who's going to be in the Ring of Honor this year.
Ring of Honor, I'm really hoping Simeon Rice, you know. I really don't like that there's defensive ends and defensive tackles out there who have 130 sack careers that are not in the Hall of Fame, but he ended his career 122 sacks. Couldn't ask for more than a better player. He was leading the NFC defensive sack leader when we won the Super Bowl, and the guy was just a tremendous talent. And hopefully he does make it to the Hall of Fame. But I would really like seeing him go into the Ring of Honor.
All right. Well, you guys make sure to hit up that TriCountyCast.com. Go ahead and look us up on Facebook. It's Jason Leal, and then it's Rennie Leal Jr. Leal is Leal. Junior JR, and we're gonna go ahead and give you that kickoff return one more time, and we're gonna be out. We'll hit you back after the draft. My brother will be at the draft party. We'll try to get some Facebook Live stuff there.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna post a lot of pictures. I'll be in the locker room and everything, so I can post a lot of pictures.
All right. And, all right, one more time, it's that Bucs Fancast. Come on, man, give us some follows. Me and JT are going to be hitting you guys up with this stuff every week, and we got it for you, and we're excited for another one.
Fire the cannons.
Fire them cannons. Go Bucs!
All-time leading scorer, the Great Dane. 7-3 Tampa. Bucs are set to return the kick with Michael Spurlock. Spurlock past the 20, past the 30. Could it be? Could it be? The great curse has been lifted. There goes Michael Spurlock. And for the first time ever, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have returned a kickoff for a touchdown. Santa Maria.
Back to return at Spurlock. Michael Spurlock at the 10. He's to the 20. He's to the 25. Or the 30. To the 40-yard line. We could see history. 50, 40. To the 30-yard line. Run, Michael. Run, Michael. Run, Michael. Run. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. There you go. What a way to do it.
Come on, man. That was a textbook.
Let's go.